So we have the representatives from Lagos. Walk with us on this journey. Let us tell you a story of grassroots football development in Nigeria and how Channels Television is involved. We are set for season 9 of the Channels National Kids Cup. I'm excited tonight. You know why? Because I've seen kids play football. I've seen raw talents. I've seen passion, determination. We've seen teamwork. We've seen team spirit. We've seen bonding through football, and it's all about catching them young from the primary schools. Hello and welcome. This is Sports Tonight. We're broadcasting live from our sports center in Lagos, Nigeria. Always a delight to have you join us. I'm Austin Okonaku, and on the show tonight, we'll talk about grassroots football development. We're excited because we have seen the 2 schools that will represent Lagos at this year's Channels National Kids Cup. What a story. 4 days of football. First day, 21 goals. Second day, 18 goals. Third day, 33 goals. Today, even as tight as it was, we saw 16 goals. And again, one match got into penalties. And for the 7th time at this year's Lagos Preliminaries, the game got into penalties, and that was how we got the winners. Which school qualified to represent Lagos? Don't worry, we will tell you everything tonight on the program. There's so much to talk about. So let's bring in the guys, and I'll be talking to us in the studio. My colleague Yemi Adebayo is here. Yemi, good to have you on the show.
That was a pleasure, Austin. Everything has paled into insignificance now. We barely can report any other thing apart from the China's National Kids Cup.
There you go.
I don't think I know what's happening elsewhere. That's what I've been facing, but it's interesting.
It's very interesting.
Seeing these kids do what they do, pure passion, nothing behind it, just the love for the game.
Just the love for the game. I love that. I landed so well for the love of the game. Alfred Okoligwe is also here. It's a Friday night. And Alfred, the last time you were here, you said what Channels Television is doing for the Channels National Kids Cup. At this point, we cannot measure that. We should wait years from now. And I think you're at a point.
It's just obvious what these guys can do, because at this stage of your development, you play without let. It's just for the fun. Play, not all of the technicalities of the skill, the perhaps maybe the tactics and all of those things that we used to do when the experience comes in. These are just going out there to play. Just like some of the revelation from this tournament. We met Kuma Million, the guy won the
MVP,
won the highest goal scorer in the LMC
under 15
promises. That for reaching that level and showing what he can do at that level is a testament to what this competition can do. Because at that level, you say, you all look at them and say, these guys they can kick the ball, but in years to come, what competitions like this do for young kids is that it just tells them that, hey, I have the potential to be at the world stage. Cristiano Ronaldo is nothing. Lionel Messi is just beginning. The world is my playground. If I can do it in a competition like this, where kids from different backgrounds, different diverse schools can come, I can do it at the top level. So apply myself to it. So it just lights the, the match. And when it starts burning, you know that it's something like a competition like this that Channels kick up what it has put in them.
I just can't express the sort of feeling it gives when you give these kids a platform to express themselves, to play football, to be happy, come out there out of the school. Today it was busy for the Channels National Kids Cup Lagos Preliminaries quarterfinal results. That's where the main action started today. And at Campus Square, National Primary School, played with Mau Mau. Moved a lot. Bring the post down. It's too high for the kids. We'll get results as 1-1. We'll get goalless results. And they say, oh, the post is too wide for these kids. And then we get those kind of results, Alfred. And then again, we got into penalties, and National won 4-3. Now it was getting very tense. And you remember this team, hey, they would have slept with one eye open, and the technical committee was coming for them. We're still investigating, but sadly they're out of the competition. Ex-Planter Primary School, they played a particular kind of football that you don't expect, you don't know what they are going to give to you next. And when they took on Revival, everyone was like, wow, 6-0. They pushed them away. So now they were relaxed, rested for about 2 hours before meeting National Primary School. But Anikon Stadium was CMS Primary School from Bariga that defeated Methodist Primary School 2-1. Community Primary School, remember, our star player, Ogunyomi, Razak, that's the school, community primary school from Abulegba. They took on Badore Primary School. This was a very tense match. Kids at this level playing a football match, then they're goalless. And again, penalties had to decide the winner. And community won 4-3. And that right there, they knew they were going to have a tough test against CMS Primary School. So at both centers, arguably the best schools qualified. And I mean, it speaks of the quality that we have seen so far at the Channels National Kids Cup. What a story. Yesterday, we were here analyzing what's his name, Ogunyomi Razak. The story got sweeter today, still made it to the final.
Wow. He has a lot of fans already.
Yeah.
A lot of people asking you questions. And that's the dimension that TV has brought to it. You'll probably be reading about some of these things in the papers, but that's the icing on the cake for us here. We get to show people. We're not just talking about it, they're seeing the pictures.
That's right.
A boy that is barely taller than the ball. And you are wondering how he's dragging the ball around. It gets interesting.
I know.
And some of us here are already rooting for him. Cecilia and we're asking us questions.
I know. Hope
the school got to the final.
So
it's interesting. Interesting.
Okay, so let me just run you through what happened at Campus Square when National Primary School took on Explanter. They were not smiling. As early as the 10th minute into the game, Christopher Ashenawa got the first goal. Half time, it was 1-0. And then when we got back, Abdul Salam Nababa, he has been instrumental to his school, scored the second goal, and National had to dig deep. They started fighting. Oh my God, they left it so late. And then they scored one. Just when they were celebrating that goal, Wasiu Bakari said, no, we must end this in style. And they scored the third goal for Explanter Primary School from Ikorodu. So they won 3-1. I saw all sorts today, Alfred. I'll come back and tell you. At Onikon Stadium, CMS Primary School and Community Primary School, tense match it was. CMS Primary School scored first, and then Community started fighting. 3 minutes to the end of the game. 3 minutes to the end of the game. Farouk Lawal scored. First, the ball was rolling to star player Ogunyomi Razak, and it's like he did a dummy and left it. I know even the runner, our producer, thought it was Ogunyomi that scored, but you need to see his dummy. Stylish, classy, and then Farouk finished 1-1. They needed to stay focused because they thought they were going to lose it, but in the end, they won it via penalties. You know what I saw today? I saw a coach put Antonio Conte and Jose Mourinho together. Try and imagine some drama. That's the coach of Explanter. You need to see him talk to his team.
Wonderful.
You need to see him talk to kids. I mean, we've seen all sorts, but then we love it because, Alfred, it's nothing but education and knowledge that we're impacting to these kids.
Football education at the third level, because you look at it, you ask, if you know the amount of information these guys can really take in at this age and how it will impact on them down the road, you know that this is the age where footballers are made, not when they get to 17, 18. It's at that tender age of 9, 10, 11, they would have learned everything they want to learn in football. It's after then that experience will begin to count there. So for them, I mean, it is giving them a very good pedestal. And that is why at this stage, you need specialized instructors for these kids. It's important that they get specialized because the things that they learn at this level is very difficult for them to unlearn. It stays with them all through. The kind of attitude, the kind of nuances, they are learning the right things at this age because it will help them at the end of the day. And that's the area that I see, you need technical assistance, perhaps from the FA, from somebody out there who is, the custodians of this game, to really go to these schools. You can, perhaps maybe your best instructor, send them there to train the trainers, and somehow it will just trigger to these kids, because if they imbibe some of the bad attitudes at this, it will be difficult for them to drop them.
I totally agree with Alfred here, because education is everything, it's valuable. You see these kids debate offside. No, he was on the line. That can't be a goal. Ogunyomi Razak was having a run and he was shoved aside. He fell down and he did this. He's telling referee.
I mean, you see star players do it. star players sometimes, you know, they get caught some slack and they do it. I mean, taking it from where Alfred said, I think maybe the custodians of the game could probably liaise with the Ministry of Sports, Ministry of Education, find a way to put all of these things into the curriculum.
That's right.
So that, you know, probably you have people who study physical education and all that, big games masters, so that they can understand how important all of this